Okay, let me show you what I've been doing. Okay? Now, this is the opening that I made here on the door for the door latch. Okay, here's the cam. As you can see, I put a little plate here instead of what the book calls for, and the book calls for a rod. And here we have a spring, and this is our rod that goes through the door mechanism right here. If you watch, see how that works? Well, it's a little noisy, I have to admit, but I'm working. Okay, now what I've done is locked the outside so you can see. The outside's locked, and it won't turn any more than that. But if you're inside, that's why I have this wobble plate here. There's a slot here that I need to clean up. It's actually kind of rough right now. It does tend to bind just a hair, but it still works perfectly. Okay, it just binds slightly. If I were to grease this with lithium and stuff like that, this thing would work just fine. Now, let's do that again. Okay, watch. You can see the action of the latch there. Let me reset the latch one more time. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you this in action with the outside. Okay? You can see there's a little bit of rubbing there. Okay? And that's a little bit of, I'm a little concerned about that. If I take and trim this right here, I think I'll get rid of some of the rubbing against the spring here. Of course, this is all fine tuning. Make everything work just nice. I want to do a little thing. I can also take this, make a little notch in here, because this looks like an hourglass shape, and the spring won't rub against there. So one of the things I'm going to do, here, let me get my pen. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to trim this right here. I'm going to put a little notch here. So this works out a little better. Now, I also put the windows in, or at least the window in on this side. Let me put this further back and show you how this works. You ready? Now, this right here is my window stop. As you can see, the window's actually lower than it's supposed to be. Now, I've cut a little notch in here. When the stop is in place, okay, when I screw this screw all the way in, that stop, or that notch there, actually prevents the window from going too far down. Now, that's very important, because we don't want the window to drop any more lower than that. Okay? See where it is? That's where we want the window to be. Okay? When we have the window all the way down. And what I do, okay, to do that, here, let me roll the window all the way up so you can see it all the way up. There we go. We're about to put the window rubber on there. There's the window all the way up. Now, what I do is I take this and we screw this all the way out, or at least all the way in. Now that locks this lower channel into place, and this right here is where we're going to stop the window. It comes down. Here she comes. I'm rolling it down. Ready? Now watch. It rests upon that bolt. Now that's very important. What it does is it gives us just a little bit up here. Now I can slice this, or I can slice that plate where we put that groove a little bit more, and this will allow this window to drop down a little further. But we don't want the window to go underneath the rubber or underneath the opening. So we're going to lower it down to a certain point. It's fairly common to do that on a lot of cars. particularly some of the older ones, like 66 Mustang and stuff like that. And let me roll this out, because my assistant's going to put the rubber on right now, and you can watch stuff like that. And let me roll this out, because my assistant's going to put the rubber on right now. There it goes. The window goes all the way down. Once I put this back into place, you'll be fine. Now, let me show you the other side. We're walking around over here. This is the side my assistant did. Now, you can see he's using a much larger spring, and he's using basically what we offer for the setup and look on the car as it comes. Now, let me do his lock. Okay, there's his lock. Put that. Okay, ready? Alright, that's that. Now let's do the handle. There's the handle. Now, let's lock the latch. Where's the keys? Where's the keys to the lock? Alright, hang on, I'm going to put you guys on hold while we look for the keys for the lock. Alright, now that I have the keys in the lock, I'm going to show you how this works with the door locked from the outside. Ah, look at that. Now you see why my wobble plate works. My assistant's going to have to come over here and he's going to have to repair this, because his way, with the door locked, he can't unlock it from the inside. Curious how that works. Huh. Now watch. Let's see. Oh, here. Alright. Hang on. Maybe you can. Maybe I had it unlocked. Okay, let's try it again. Locks outside. Now, well, it does work. Amazing. Forgot to latch it. It's my bonehead move of the day. Okay. Okay, unlatch from the inside. It's a lot it's fairly sensitive this way. I don't think sometimes I don't care about whether or not it's sensitive. Sometimes I do. Now, this is the handle right here. I've actually put the handle that you can push down on this side. I don't know why it does that other than the fact that it does. Now, with this locked and with this down, it won't unlock unless you pull it all the way up. I'm not too sure I like this setup. I wish I had the handles the same as they're on the other side. But that's the way it works. Now, my assistant uses he uses a bar like this. Flat, bend, flat, bend. Flat. It's like an exaggeration. This is one part, and this is the other part. Right here. You can see it there. There's one bend, and down here through the cam is the other bend. So here we have the cam, and here we have the latch. Now, the book tells you to do it like this, and I suppose that would be just as good if the cam was here and that one was there. It's a little tricky to do this, or at least to assemble this when the door's together. That's why I invented my method. Which one's the best for you? It's your decision. Okay?